So this HOA treasurer parked her $60,000 BMW in my garage without asking, then fined me $200 for leaving the door open overnight. I dragged myself home after a 12-hour electrical shift, work boots crunching gravel, and there was her pearl-white luxury SUV dead center where my tools belonged. The smell of her fancy leather mixed with motor oil, her car alarm chirping like it owned the place. When I asked her to move it, she waived fake emergency parking rules and told me to learn community cooperation. 6 weeks later, I owned her house, and she was sobbing into my voicemail, begging me not to foreclose while the whole neighborhood watched. Drop your location below and tell me if you have ever been steamrolled by some petty authority figure just because they could. My name is Ryan Caldwell, and 2 years ago, I thought buying my first house in Maple Ridge was hitting the jackpot. I am a 34-year-old electrician, single dad to 8-year-old Lily who stays with me every other weekend. 6 years of overtime, ramen dinners, all for a modest 3-bedroom with the real prize, a 2-car garage I could turn into my workshop. That garage was my sanctuary. The smell of sawdust and copper wire, my grandfather's weathered workbench with tools that built America, space to create Lily's treehouse without some neighbor measuring my property lines. I had just inherited a small sum from Grandpa, enough for real improvements instead of dreaming. Maple Ridge looked perfect. Middle-class homes built 2015 to 2018, young families, retirees, 180 monthly HOA for basic upkeep. Simple rules: keep the lawn neat, no neon paint, work hard, mind your business. Then I met Gloria Bennett and learned simple was never in her vocabulary. Gloria is 52, drives that 160 BMW like a weapon, lives in the corner McMansion with the circular drive that screams superiority. She is HOA treasurer, which apparently means supreme dictator of suburban perfection. Her husband Alan works city planning, a fact she weaponizes in every conversation. Picture always perfectly coiffed, designer everything, smile that could make Arctic ice feel warm by comparison. The kind of woman who measures your grass while pretending to walk her purse dog. My first Gloria encounter came 6 months after moving in. I was installing safety lighting for elderly Mrs. Larson when her shadow loomed. Sharp click of expensive heels. Overwhelming perfume cloud. Excuse me, clipboard clutched like scripture, but I do not see permits for this electrical work. I explained outdoor lighting needs no permit, showed my state license, offered to review codes. Her response: I will need to verify with my husband. We cannot have questionable contractors compromising property values. The way she said questionable contractors, like my 12 years of licensed experience and calloused hands meant nothing because I drove a work truck. That bitter taste of dismissal was my welcome to Gloria's neighborhood. Over 18 months, she turned watchdogging into performance art. Dawn patrol with violation notebook, citing kids' bikes on driveways, trash cans 11 minutes late. She made HOA enforcement her crusade against anyone who worked for a living. Special treatment for residents who did not fit her vision. Mrs. Larson cited for inappropriate decorations, her late husband's memorial wind chimes. Mike Torres fined for parking his work truck in his driveway because commercial vehicles degrade character. The click of Gloria's heels became our early warning system. Kids scattered, blinds twitched. Everyone held breath, hoping she passed without stopping to measure. Lily, with 8-year-old honesty, once asked why the mean pretty lady always looks like she smelled something yucky. I flew under radar, trimming grass to exactly 2.75 inches, parking my van on the street. But that Tuesday evening after a 12-hour job, I discovered Gloria had decided my garage was community property. I pulled in at 7:30, boots like concrete, tool belt grooves in my shoulders, wanting beer and treehouse progress. Instead, Gloria's pearl-white BMW X5 sat dead center, 6 inches clearance each side. Doors would scratch my workbench. Leather scent clashed with oil and sawdust. I stood 30 seconds wondering if exhaustion hallucinated. Her alarm chirped smugly. I walked to the front door. Gloria sat in my patio chair scrolling her phone like hosting committee. Excuse me, there is a car in my garage. She looked up with practiced smile. Oh, Ryan, my driveway is sealed tomorrow. Emergency situation. HOA emergency parking clause allows temporary use of available spaces. I scrolled HOA docs on my phone. Ma'am, I see no emergency parking clause. She stood smoothing skirt. I am reviewing bylaws for updates. Consider this a pilot program for cooperation during infrastructure improvements. I pulled my phone and started recording. So you admit this clause does not exist yet, and you are using my private garage as a test case without permission. Her face went from smug to panicked. You cannot record without consent. Actually, I can, one-party consent state, on my property. She tried grabbing the phone. I stepped back. Alan will hear about this. Good. Love to hear city planning's position on fake clauses. Next morning, an official violation notice taped to my door. Failure to maintain standards. Garage open overnight. Visual blight. 75 fine escalating to 248 hours. Handwritten note. Maybe next time you will cooperate. I called my buddy Nathan, college roommate turned real estate attorney. He laughed after I read it. She handed you a gift. Finding you for the violation she caused is harassment and abuse of authority. Research time. HOA formation docs are public at county office. Find what authority they actually have. Lunch break, I drove to courthouse. Musty files, institutional coffee. Clerk pulled lot survey. Ryan, you own 18 inches more toward the street than HOA thinks. Original developer sold you full garage footprint. HOA used outdated preliminary survey, legally worthless. I walked out smiling. That evening, Gloria emailed the neighborhood. Urgent notice, resident violation creating security concerns, unsecured garage overnight. Board reviewing enhanced enforcement. But her strategy backfired. Mrs. Larson commented with her harassment account. Mike Torres shared bogus notices. Laura Jenkins posted actual bylaws proving most rules imaginary. My favorite from Officer Jenkins' wife. Maybe people who break into garages at midnight are not best judges of safety. Sunday morning, Gloria upped the ante. I woke to find her friend's sleek black Mercedes beside the BMW, my $3,000 supply cabinet pushed back with new padlock. Tools scattered like junk drawer. Sticky note on Grandpa's vice. Temporary relocation for client staging. Community cooperation appreciated GB. Rage tasted metallic. Instead of bolt cutters, I called non-emergency police. Report trespassing and possible theft. Officer Ramirez arrived, documented, said this looks like harassment. He spoke with vehicle owner. Watching Gloria explain to a cop why she locked my tools in my garage was a master class in how not to talk to police. Her voice rose, hands fluttered. Ramirez grew skeptical. Ma'am, property deed trumps HOA agreement. Remove vehicles before this becomes criminal. That afternoon, county research revealed more. Gloria's real estate license had 2 pending complaints for misrepresentation. Elderly clients sold below market. Property records showed she owed $180 more on mortgage than house worth. Underwater and desperate. Friday, Gloria called emergency HOA meeting Monday with summons-like notice. Urgent property boundary dispute. She launched Facebook campaign. Some residents prioritize vacation over safety. But neighbors turned. Mrs. Larson detailed harassment. Mike posted violation photos. Laura screenshot bylaws. Officer Jenkins' wife rolled eyes emoji. Emma called excited for weekend. Daddy, treehouse ready? Might work around obstacles. Mean lady mean again. Yeah, but Daddy learning to be mean back the right way. Monday evening, elementary cafeteria, 3 people at folding table. Gloria center, navy blazer, war face. Harold bobblehead, Patricia pursed lips. Where is everyone? Other members could not make it, but we have quorum. First motion, clarify parking enforcement. 3 pages saying HOA can fine anything vehicular creating visual disruption, retroactive 60 days, $800. You are fining me $800 for my own garage. Community standards affect values. Harold bobbled. I remembered Nathan's lesson. HOAs without proper insurance make members personally liable. I want incorporation docs and insurance covering these powers. Silence thick as mac and cheese smell. Documents being reviewed by council. I have copies from county. Spread HOA docs. Insurance excludes personal business like real estate staging. Gloria's face pale. I pulled financial discrepancies, $23,000 over 18 months. Storm cleanup build, but city free. Landscape consultations to her company. Tree removal 8-4 build, city free. Then the bombshell. Your husband's city emails public record. Read Alan's email. Problem properties need pressure. Target working class for leverage. Wife staging needs 3-month cycles. Escalate on Caldwell property. Harold mouth open. Patricia gasped. Gloria whispered that's context. More emails. Quote, single dad electrician corner, lot high potential pressure through daughter needs. End quote. Meeting over, Gloria stood chair crashing. I walked out knowing her empire cracked. Nathan called. Sit down. Found smoking gun. Gloria's license 2 complaints elderly below market. House underwater 180. Alan's position ethics review. Someone filed AG complaint municipal corruption with HOAs. Your garage exhibit A. How many victims? At least 12 here, dozens county. Scheme. Alan IDs properties. Gloria manufactures violations, forces sales, flips through her business. Mrs. Larson's chimes excuse for widow sale before community center boosted values 30%. Mike's truck lot rezone mixed use. My garage corner lot shopping center next spring. Team Justice, Mrs. Larson 40-year docs, Mike military surveillance, Laura teacher spreadsheets, Nathan law. Plan, I vacation 2 weeks with Lily off-grid. Mike houses its documents Gloria. Mrs. Larson coordinates. Laura monitors social. Gloria needs control. Without me she shows true colors. Yellowstone Day 3 Lily caught fish when satellite buzzed. Mike's text. She lost mind. Call with signal. Day 1 crowbar 6 a.m. Day 2 locksmith HOA emergency. Refused. Day 3 city inspector electrical hazard. No complaint number. Left warning false reports misdemeanor. Day 9 hired burglar 200 cash retrieve staging. Mike caught police. Day 12 3 a.m. Butter knife garage lock. Strange noises safety. Mike recorded. Posted 2 a.m. Facebook. Vacation over safety. Sarah screenshot. AG raid 6 a.m. News cameras. Brenda bathrobe screaming rights while boxes financials carried. Alan arrested office. Investigation 12 neighborhoods, hundreds sales, millions fraud 5 years. 17 voicemails, demands, threats, bargaining, breakdown. Final 3 a.m. Never meant far. Wanted control. Brad drinking, save marriage, not failure. Plea. Gloria 18 months minimum security. Alan 2 years government ban. House auction 60% value. Civil settlement 12,000 plus fees funds Maple Ridge property rights defense. Any harassment free consultation. New HOA Democratic, transparent, 50 monthly. Values up 8%. Mrs. Larson trains record keeping. Mike board transparency. Laura YouTube HOA accountability 50,000 subs. Nathan HOA protection practice. 1 year later garage door day barbecue. Kids chalk brave neighbors. Emma treehouse 18 inches past old line. Gloria minimum security, Alan banned. Karma expensive. All I wanted was my garage. Turns out defending small things protects big ones. Right to exist without permission. Bullies win when good people stay quiet. Lily's treehouse rules. No mean people, share snacks. Mean to daddy never up here. What do you think? Was the fight worth every sleepless night? Or should I have moved the car to keep peace? When bullies take your space, do you negotiate or document? Drop your stand in the comments, especially on power, abuse, and whether regular folks can still beat the system without losing everything first.